Vaughan o en vaughantienda.com.
You are listening to
Everyday.
Listen to Vaughan Radio.
You're listening to Vaughan Radio.
Tune in every day.
Vaughan Radio.
Speaking with confidence with Ale.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Speaking with Confidence. I'm Ale, and this is your hour to practice English. Make mistakes, try again until we get it right. Good morning, Dan.
Good morning.
What did you have for breakfast today?
I didn't have breakfast yet.
Not yet?
No.
Oh.
And I guess that I won't have it. So.
You won't have breakfast. You'll go straight to the...
To the lunch.
To lunch.
To lunch.
Yes. All right. Or this thing that we're going to have soon, no?
I don't know if I will go. I don't think so.
Oh, you won't be able to?
No.
Because there's another show at that time.
Yes.
Oh. All right. Okay.
What did you have for breakfast?
What did I have for breakfast? I had toast and butter and café con leche. Do you have café con leche in the mornings when you have breakfast?
Well, sometimes, yes.
This is very Spanish, no? Café con leche?
Don't they drink it in other countries?
I mean, they do, but it's not I feel like it's, you must have café con leche. No? That's just in my head?
Nah.
Okay. All right, well, I don't know. Back home, yeah, you could ask for café con leche, or you could have milk and coffee, but I think we usually take our coffee black. And if you want some tea. What do you like more, coffee or tea, or none?
I prefer coffee.
You prefer coffee?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And are you the kind of person who puts ice in the coffee?
No, I'm not.
You're not?
I like it hot.
You like it hot? Yes, I'm the same way. Coffee is meant to be hot. Okay, so what are we doing today? We are going to talk about something super easy, I think. Simple, and this is creativity. Making things with our hands. Do you ever make things with your hands, like handcrafts?
Not recently, but I used to.
You used to?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. What, for example, would you do? Not to make.
Well, I don't know, when I was younger.
Right.
For the arts and crafts class.
For arts and arts and craft class. Yes. Okay. Yes. When you were maybe in school, no, or in
yes,
younger years of school. Yes. Yeah. Well, today we're going to talk about cooking, baking, and other kinds of crafts. But from a different perspective, not just about the fact of creating it, but also we're going to talk about this because it's also nice to know that when you create something, or nice to feel that when you create something, you sort of put into that creation a little bit of yourself, right? And for example, maybe you cook something. This is something you make with your own hands. You cook something for someone, and just to see them liking your food is good. It's a good feeling. It brings a good feeling. Or maybe if you create, maybe let's say a card, you make a card, a birthday card. You make it, not buy it. It has a different meaning as well, right? I would say it does. I remember my children used to make cards or crafts for me for Mother's Day or for my birthday. I'm sure you did the same thing for your family, for your mom. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so that kind of thing, I you sort of value a bit more. You give it a different value or different meaning as well, because it was made by somebody important, or somebody that you care about. And because, as I said before, when you make something, you put a little bit of yourself in that as well. And, well, it could be many things that you make with your hands, right? Paint, if you're this kind of person who paints. Maybe you like to knit, tejer. Maybe you like to arrange flowers, or, well, yes, make cards or make notebooks from scratch. Desde cero, hacer cuadernos desde cero. And, or anything that you like to create, but because you feel like creating something yourself. And I think this is really nice. Why? Because you choose the color, you choose the shape, you choose, if it's something that you're cooking, you choose the flavor, right? The ingredients you're going to use for whatever it is that you're making. And that makes it special. It's something that, is coming from you. And I think it feels personal. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Remember that, the value, when you do this, the value is not on the object itself, but it's in the fact that you made it. And I think this is what really matters. So we are going to use some interesting grammar for this. And we are going to review words. And I think new words as well. So what do you say, Dan? And we begin our conversation. All right, so today's conversation is about making things, the joy they bring us, or the joy it brings us to make things. And let's review some useful words that can help us talk about this. Cooking, baking, those kind of words. All right, so the first word today is handmade. Handmade. And this is an adjective. And handmade means that it is made by a person, not by a machine. Handmade. And this in Spanish is
hecho a mano.
Hecho a mano, right. And how can we use it? We can say, she gave me a handmade bracelet for my birthday. She gave me a handmade bracelet for my birthday. What was the last thing you handmade? Can you remember?
Of right now, many years ago, so I don't know.
Let me think. What was the last? Well, what was the last thing I made? What is the last thing I made? I can't remember. Well, if cooking counts, then the last thing I did was that I made a dish. Do you cook, Dan?
Sometimes.
Oh yes, you told me this. Sometimes.
I'm not good at it, so
you're not good at it.
I cook for myself, not for others.
You've never cooked for anybody else?
They rather not.
They'd rather not have your food. Okay, all right. But imagine if you were to cook for someone, you would probably do it happily or not?
I will do it happily.
The best you can.
Will they be happy?
Would they be happy? You know what? I'm sure they would, because, well, I don't know, but at least when someone makes me a meal, I will never complain, and I will always be grateful for the food that it's been prepared for me. Why? Because I don't like to cook. So I appreciate someone cooking for me. So I'm very, very grateful for that. So I don't know if that happens with, or that could be the case with you and these people who you cook for. Maybe, right? Okay, anyway, let's go to our second word today. and that is ingredient. Ingredient, and this is a noun. And ingredient is one thing you use to make food. An ingredient is an item. It could be anything, really. It could be anything you use to make food. So this in Spanish is...
Ingrediente.
Yes. My favorite ingredient for desserts is cinnamon. Do you like cinnamon?
Cinnamon.
Canela.
Ah. Yes, it's fine.
Yes.
I like it.
I really like to put cinnamon on a lot of things, like rice pudding, arroz con leche. You like arroz con leche?
Yes.
Do you like it with cinnamon or not really?
Yes. I personally don't mind if it has cinnamon or not.
Okay. So. All right. Yes. I really like cinnamon. I like cinnamon so much that I used to buy cinnamon scented sticks for the house to smell nice, or also for a car freshener, air freshener for the car. That scent, cinnamon scent. I really like cinnamon. Okay, so next word is a flavor. Flavor, and this is also a noun. And flavor is the taste of food or drink. The taste of food or drink. And this in Spanish is?
Sabor.
Yes. The soup has a rich and warm flavor. The soup has a rich and warm flavor. All right. Next, what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
I'm a very basic person, maybe vanilla.
I'm the same way. I really am the same way. When I go to an ice cream shop and I see all these flavors, I always say I'm going to try something new, but I never do it. And I always get the same thing. And that's chocolate, and it's either vanilla, chocolate and vanilla, if I feel like having two flavors, or chocolate and coconut. But chocolate is always one of them. For you, is vanilla?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or white chocolate.
White chocolate. Okay. All right. All right. Next word today is texture. Texture. And this is also a noun. And texture is how something feels when you touch it or when you eat it. Texture. And this in Spanish is?
Textura.
Yes. And how can we use it? Like this. The bread has a soft texture inside. The bread has a soft texture inside. Do you like tofu?
I've never tried it.
You never tried tofu?
No.
Well,
is it good?
It has no taste. But that's the purpose of it. You have to add flavor to it. But the thing about tofu is that it has it's like a particular texture. It's soft, but it's a really weird texture. And that's what I don't like about it. The texture of tofu. Is there any kind of food that has a weird texture for you that you don't like?
Some kinds of meat.
Yeah? Like what?
The white part of the meat.
The white part of the meat, like the fat.
Yes.
La grasa.
Yes.
The fat. Yeah.
I don't like it, no.
I don't like the texture of that either. Or you're right. Okay. Next word is decorate. Decorate. You know what's another texture that it used to bother me before?
Which one?
Mushroom. The texture of the mushroom. Because it's soft, not hard enough, and not soft enough. So it doesn't bother me anymore, but it used to before. All right. So decorate is our next word, and decorate is a verb. So to decorate means to make something look nicer by adding things or adding color, adding texture, adding anything that would make it look nicer. And this in Spanish is?
Decorar.
Yes. So we decorate the table with flowers on special days. We decorate the table with flowers on special days. And next word is craft. Craft is a noun, and a craft is an activity where you make things with your hands. And what is this in Spanish?
Hacer manualmente.
Where the object itself that you've created with your hands. That's what it is the object itself that you have created with your hands. Una manualidad.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Or una artesanía también. So, pottery is a relaxing craft for many people. Pottery is la cerámica. Pottery. So pottery is a relaxing craft for many people. Have you ever tried pottery?
No.
Yeah, me neither. Okay. So next word is final touch. Final touch. And this is a noun phrase. And a final touch is the last small detail that makes something complete. The last small detail that makes something complete. So in Spanish, we can call this
toque final.
Toque final, exactly. So a little lemon, if we can imagine this, a little lemon gives the salad the perfect final touch. Would you agree?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yes, the final touch. Or maybe like a cherry on a cake is the final touch, right? Okay, and finally, satisfying. Satisfying is an adjective, and it means giving a good feeling or satisfying. When something gives you a good feeling because it feels complete or it feels good. Would you say that's an accurate definition, description of the word? Satisfying. It makes you feel good, right? It makes you feel complete. I don't know. How would you say this in Spanish? Satisfying.
Satisfaciente.
Sí, que te satisface, ¿no? Que te da, genera satisfacción. Eso es. Genera satisfacción. That is satisfying. So it is satisfying to finish a small creative project. It's satisfying to finish a small creative project. So yeah, like it gives you, te da esa sensación, that sense of finally completing something, and that feeling is good. It's nice. It's a nice feeling. Okay, so let's go over our list, and that is handmade, ingredient, flavor, texture, decorate, craft, final touch, and satisfying. So, you ready then?
Yes.
Okay, so the first word is textura.
Texture.
Hecho a mano.
Handmade.
Manualidad.
Craft.
Toque final.
Final touch.
Sabor.
Flavor.
Ingrediente.
Ingredient.
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 Que te da satisfacción.
Satisfying.
Yes. Decorar.
To decorate.
Yes. And that's it, no? Yes, that's it. All right, very good. All right, so now let's move on and practice with today's words. So remember those words, okay? Handmade, ingredient, flavor, texture, decorate, craft, final touch, and satisfying. So we are going to begin with definition check. Listen to this definition. Tell me what word I'm referring to. Something made by a person and not by a machine.
Craft.
A craft, yes. Yes. What else could be? What else can fit this definition? It's made by a person and not by a machine. It's a craft. But why? ¿Cuál es la característica about crafts?
It is handmade.
Yes, that's the word. Handmade. Very good. All right. So one thing that you use to make food.
An ingredient.
An ingredient. Very good. Yes. An ingredient. The ability to make something look better than before.
The final touch.
Okay.
To give the final touch.
To give the final touch, yeah, that could be. But what about you want to make something look better? The appearance of it, you want it to be better than how it originally was. So, for example, when you're
to decorate.
To decorate, yes. To decorate, yes. Very good. Okay. How about the taste of something you eat or something you drink?
That's the flavor.
That is flavor. Very good. And how about a feeling of pleasure? Yes, that's the word I was looking for. A feeling of pleasure because something is well done.
That's satisfying.
Satisfying, yes, exactly. And a small detail that completes something.
The final touch.
Final touch. Yes, very good. And that's it, right? I think it is. Oh, okay. How something feels when you touch or when you eat it.
The texture.
The texture, yes. And that's it. No, actually, something that you've made, something that you have handmade.
A craft.
A craft, exactly. All right, so let's move these words and put them in context. And what you're going to do now is complete the sentence by choosing one of three options. All right, word in context. Listen to this. My aunt makes beautiful candles at home. My aunt makes beautiful candles at home. They are completely, and you've got three words, frozen, crowded, and handmade. So I'll say the sentence again. My aunt makes beautiful candles at home. They are completely, and you can use either crowded, frozen, or handmade.
Handmade.
Yes. My aunt makes beautiful candles at home. They are completely handmade. All right, let's try another one. For this smoothie, do you like smoothies?
Yes.
Do you have a favorite flavor there?
No, not really.
Not really?
No.
When you go and get a smoothie, what flavor do you ask for?
Well, to be sincere, the first one that I see on the list.
Really?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So
I don't like to think too much.
You don't like to think too much. Okay.
Do you have a favorite flavor?
For smoothies, yes, I like fruity smoothies, like mango and pineapple. That kind of mix I like. Or mango and banana. All right. So for this smoothie, banana is the main, and you would have ingredient, direction, or flavor.
I will say ingredient.
All right. For this smoothie, banana is the main ingredient. All right. Let's do another one. This tea has a light orange, and you've got schedule, furniture, or flavor. This tea has a light orange.
I would say flavor.
Yes, of course. Do you want to test your...
This tea has a light orange flavor.
Yeah. All right. How about this one? I like this blanket because it is warm and soft. I like this blanket because it's warm and soft. And you have habit, ticket, or texture.
I would say texture.
Yes, I like this blanket because its texture is warm and soft. All right, let's do one more. They want to, something there, the balcony with small lights. They want to, the balcony with small lights. And you've got cancel, interrupt, or decorate.
I would say decorate.
Of course. I'll test your memory.
They want to decorate the balcony with small lights.
Yes, very good. All right, and let's do one more. Making paper flowers is a simple and creative. And you've got craft, meeting, and journey. Making paper flowers is a simple and creative.
Craft.
Do you know how to make anything with paper?
Not really.
Not really?
No. I think I've never learned.
You've never learned, like a plane maybe?
Well, a plane I know how to do
Okay, so you see. All right, so it's time for a short break. Stay with us because after the break, we'll continue with the joy of making things. We're going to move from vocabulary into grammar, and we are going to see 2 useful structures. By plus a verb ending in ing, and without and another verb ending in ing. Okay? That's what we're going to do. So stay with us, and we will be back in just a moment.
Esto lo que oyes.
You're listening to the right radio. You're listening to Vaughan Radio. You're listening to Vaughan Radio.
Este verano, ¿quieres que tus hijos se diviertan, vivan 1000 aventuras y además ganen fluidez en inglés, rodeados de naturaleza y con los mejores monitores angloparlantes Vaughan? Tráelos a nuestro Vaughan Summer Camps, con cabañas, actividades acuáticas, multiaventura, nuevos amigos y entornos increíbles donde aprenderán a resolver situaciones cotidianas en inglés sin darse cuenta. Más de 3.000 niños viven nuestras inversiones cada año. Encuentra tu mejor Summer Camp sin salir de España. Contrata tu mejor camp.
Come to learn with us at Vaughan.
¿Te apuntas?
Mommy, Daddy, these summer English books are so much fun.
¿Quieres que este verano tus hijos repasen inglés de forma divertida? Tenemos justo lo que necesitas. Llega Summer English. Listen, practice, learn. La nueva colección de cuadernos de Vaughan para niños de primero a sexto de primaria. Con juegos, gramática, vocabulario, audios y actividades online. Todo al más puro estilo Vaughan. Ya disponibles en vaughantienda.com y librerías seleccionadas. Este verano, aprender inglés será su plan favorito.
¿Quieres mejorar tu inglés sin complicaciones? Vaughan Inglés 4.0 es el curso de inglés más completo en formato audio, con casi 600 clases desde 0 hasta nivel avanzado. Paso a paso, donde y cuando quieras. Claro, práctico y eficaz. Gramática, vocabulario, pronunciación y sobre todo, resultados. Busca nuestro podcast Vaughan Inglés 4.0 en iVoox.
Estas vacaciones, haz un viaje para tu inglés. Con los cursos intensivos semanales de Vaughan, mejora tu inglés durante cualquier periodo vacacional. Navidad, Semana Santa, verano, tú decides cuándo. Una semana para mejorar tu fluidez. Gana confianza al hablar. Aprovecha tu tiempo libre al máximo. Y lo mejor es que puedes reservar tu curso desde ya para asegurarte tu plaza en el momento que prefieras. No dejes pasar la oportunidad de avanzar en tu inglés estas vacaciones. Entra en grupovaughan.com/intensivos y contrata tu semana intensiva hoy mismo, porque tu inglés también merece unas vacaciones.
En Vaughan Town hay un antes y un después. El antes es inseguridad, titubeo, fastidio. El después es confianza, convicción y arrojo. Y esto en solo 6 días.
El mayor ambiente lingüístico jamás creado, con la mayor variedad de acentos nativos nunca antes reunidos. Vaughan Town, el pueblo anglo de Vaughan. Vaughan Town. Rechaza imitaciones. Infórmate en el 911335833.
Vaughan Town. Cambia tu inglés ya.
Encuentra todos los libros de nuestros presentadores de radio en las tiendas Vaughan. Nosotros te ayudamos a encontrar el libro perfecto para ti, para todos los niveles y edades. También encontrarás libros de alemán, francés y mucho más. Estamos en calle Orense 75, en Madrid, o en nuestras 6 delegaciones por España. Ven a vernos o visita vaughantienda.com. Vaughan, Learn English.
Escúchanos en cualquier momento y en cualquier lugar. Descarga la app de Vaughan Radio.
You are listening to
Everyday.
Listen to Vaughan Radio. You're listening to Vaughan Radio.
Tune in every day.
Vaughan Radio.
Speaking with Confidence with Ale.
Welcome back to Speaking with Confidence. So before the break, we talked about cooking, baking, and things that we make with our hands, handmade things. And we practice with words like ingredient, flavor, texture, decorate. What else did we learn? Satisfying and
final touch.
Final touch. Right. Now we're going to move from vocabulary to grammar. But before we do, let me share a lovely fact about these creative activities like painting, cooking, baking, photography, pottery that we mentioned before, or crafts, making crafts in general. Well, what they say about them is that they're connected with higher levels of happiness, with satisfaction, and with the feeling that that moment, ese momento en el que estás haciendo, en el que estás llevando a cabo estas actividades, es más significativo. This moment is meaningful. And one study in 2024 showed that people who took part in these kind of activities, arts and crafts, they reported better subjective well-being, bienestar subjetivo, un mejor bienestar o mayor bienestar subjetivo. And this research also shows that this may be connected to the sense of achievement and creative expression, and that this is coming from yourself. So it's really important. And that makes sense, don't you think? Tiene mucho sentido porque cuando haces algo con tus propias manos, no estás simplemente produciendo un objeto, estás escogiendo, estás diseñando, so you're choosing, you're designing, you're creating, and then, of course, you're expressing something personal about yourself as well. All right, so this connects with our grammar today because we are going to be using two structures to talk about this. Okay, and let's move on to our grammar that works. What are we going to do? We are going to begin with the first structure today, and that is by plus, we're going to be using this, by plus a verb that ends in ing. Okay, so what is this structure? This, to begin with, esta estructura nos ayuda, es muy útil para hablar justamente de estas actividades que hacemos. Cooking, baking, crafts, hobbies, and learning practical skills. Not just by plus ing, but also without and ing. But let's begin with the first one. La primera es by plus a verb that ends in ing, and we use it to explain how we do something, cómo hacemos algo. En español, normalmente esto puede traducirse con el haciendo algo a través de algo o mediante algo. By, and then a verb that ends in ing. And the structure is subject, or verb, by, and then another verb that ends in ing. Listen to the example para que lo entiendas mejor. You improve by practicing. Es el medio en cómo hacemos, cómo ejecutamos esta acción. You improve by practicing. You, subject, improve verb by, nuestra palabra hoy, practicing a verb that ends in ing. Mejoras practicando es lo que diríamos en español. Listen to this. You create flavor by adding different ingredients. You create flavor by adding different ingredients. What am I saying? Estoy diciendo, crea sabor añadiendo diferentes ingredientes. Crea sabor como añadiendo diferentes ingredientes. So you create flavor. How do you create flavor? By adding different ingredients. So that's how we use it. Let's try with another one. You make a space feel warmer. You make a space feel warmer by decorating it with small details. Haces que un espacio se sienta más acogedor decorándolo con pequeños detalles. So again, you make a space feel warmer. How? ¿Cómo? By decorating it with small details. So remember, by and then another verb that ends with ing. All right? So the idea is, remember, always, how do you do it? Okay, ¿cómo lo haces? By doing something. By doing something. How do you make a handmade card more personal? By writing a short message, right? How do you make a soup taste better? By adding fresh herbs or different kinds of ingredients. Pero lo que utilizamos aquí is by adding different ingredients or by adding fresh herbs and so on. How do you make a cake look special? How do you make a cake look special? So you would answer by adding a final touch on top, right? Like a cherry on top or a little doll or anything. By adding a final touch on top or by putting the birthday candle on it, right? That's the final touch. So that's how we use by and a verb that ends in ing, okay? This will answer the question, how do you do it, all right? Now, the second structure is without and also a verb that ends in ing. We use this to say that something happens without doing another action. En español significa sin hacer algo, o sea, es decir, hacemos algo sin que suceda algo más. So, for example, you can make, hacemos algo, you can make a nice dinner, puedes hacer una buena cena, right? You can make a nice dinner without spending a lot of money, sin gastar mucho dinero. Entonces hacemos esta primera cosa sin la necesidad de esta otra. So, you make a nice dinner without spending a lot of money. Okay? So, how is this pattern structured? Subject, a verb, then comes without, and then comes a verb that ends in ing. So the structure is just the same as by, the one before by, and then a verb ending in ing. Okay, so listen to this. You can enjoy baking without using complicated ingredients. So the idea here is what is not necessary. All right, that's the question. This action is not necessary. So, can you make something creative without being an expert? Yes. I'll ask that again. Can you make something creative without being an expert? ¿Puedes hacer algo creativo sin ser un experto? And the answer to that is yes. You can make something creative without being an expert, sin ser un experto. All right? Listen to this other question. Can you cook something tasty without following a difficult recipe? Can you cook something tasty without following a difficult recipe? And the answer to that is yes, you can cook something tasty without following a difficult recipe. So that's the question that this structure answers. What is not necessary? Okay? All right, so what's important about these two structures is that they are both followed by a verb that ends in ing. Okay, so after by and after without, we are always going to be using a verb, and this verb will end in ing. By adding, by mixing, by decorating, by choosing any verb that you choose to use, by creating, and after without, same thing. Without spending, without buying, without using, without following, and so on. Okay? Without worrying as well. So we don't use the verb in a different structure. We just use it with the ing. Okay? All right. So remember, if I tell you, I made the cake sweeter, you will say, okay, but how? How did you make it sweeter? What would you say then? I made the cake sweeter.
By adding sugar.
Yes. How? I made the cake sweeter by adding sugar or anything that sweetens it. Sweetens it. So honey could also be another way, right? How about if I said, she made the gift more personal? Okay, but how did she make it more personal? And you would say?
By doing it handmade.
Yes, by hand making it.
By hand making it.
Yes. All right, good. And how else can we use it? What if I say, they made the table look beautiful? How did they make the table look beautiful?
They made the table look beautiful by decorating it.
Exactly, just like that. And if we wanted to use without, same thing, but you always have to use by and then a verb that ends in ing. Okay? All right, so let's see. What else is important to know? You can connect both structures. For example, you can say, you can make a simple meal more special by adding fresh herbs without buying expensive ingredients. I'll say that again. You can make a simple meal more special by adding fresh herbs and without buying expensive ingredients. What did I say, Dan? Can you remember? Do you think you can translate the whole thing?
Puedes hacer una comida más especial añadiendo especias.
Ajá.
Sin tener que comprar más ingredientes.
Exactamente. Esa es la idea. Entonces podemos juntar estas dos estructuras para expresarnos igualmente. All right? Or you can say, for example, like this. You can decorate a small table by using candles without changing the whole room. So you can decorate a small table by adding candles without changing the room. So that would be what?
Puedes decorar una habitación.
Ajá.
Añadiendo velas sin tener que cambiar completamente la decoración.
Sí, algo así. Una pequeña mesa era.
Una pequeña mesa.
Sí, pero esa es la idea. O sea, podemos juntar estas dos estructuras, combinarlas y utilizarlas para expresar nuestra idea. All right, so listen to this difference. I decorated the cake with fruit. Or, I decorated the cake by adding fruit on top. So, both structures are correct. Both sentences are grammatically correct, right? The only difference is that the second is explaining the action more clearly. There's a little bit more detail. So, I'll say that again. I decorated the cake with fruit, which means...
Yo decoré la tarta con fruto.
Yes, and I decorated the cake by adding fruit on top.
Yo decoré la tarta añadiendo fruta encima.
Sí. Entonces es un poquito más específico, ¿no? Now let's try with without. I made the cake, which would mean...
Yo hice la tarta.
Yes, and if I say, I made the cake without using sugar...
Yo hice la tarta sin usar azúcar.
Yes, exactly. So the second sentence is telling us what wasn't used, also giving us more information, right? More information. Okay, so for today's, in today's topic, we can say something like, you can make something special by, or you can make, you can improve the flavor by, right? Or you can decorate something by, and so on. So remember, by and ing is about how you do something. And without plus ing is about what you do not need to do. Okay? All right. So now that we've got that, let's move on to our action, grammar in action. So we're going to begin with translations as usual. Dan, are you free?
I think so, yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
You wanna translate?
Yes.
Okay. So listen. What you're gonna do is, well, translate.
Okay.
Puedes hacer una ensalada más interesante añadiendo fruta.
You can make a salad more interesting by adding fruit.
Yes, very good. By adding fruit. Very good. Siguiente. Puedes decorar una tarjeta usando dibujos pequeños.
You can decorate a card by using small drawings.
Yes, just like that. Very good. Ella mejoró la textura mezclando la masa con cuidado.
She improved the texture by mixing the
dough
with caution.
With caution, okay. Con cuidado, very good.
Carefully,
cuidadosamente. Also good. All right, very good. So she improved the texture by mixing the dough carefully. Dough is masa. D-O-U-G-H. All right, so siguiente. Podemos hacer una cena sencilla sin usar muchos ingredientes.
We can make a simple dinner without using too many ingredients.
Yes, exactly. Very good. We can make a simple dinner without using too many ingredients. Very good. And another one. Puedes crear un regalo bonito sin gastar demasiado.
You can
create
a beautiful present without spending too much.
Exactly. Very good. You can create a beautiful present without spending too much. So remember, without, and the verb that follows is spending, right? Spend and ing at the end, spending. All right. Siguiente. Él hizo el postre más especial añadiendo chocolate negro.
He made the dessert more special by adding dark chocolate.
Yes. Dessert.
He made the dessert.
Yes, dessert. Very good. And puedes disfrutar de una manualidad sin tener materiales profesionales.
You can disfrutar, you said?
Yeah, but pondríamos mejor, puedes elaborar, ¿no? O crear una manualidad.
You can make a craft without, I don't remember the word.
Sin tener.
Without having
materiales profesionales.
Professional materials.
Yes, you want to put it together again?
You can make a craft without having professional materials.
Very good. So remember, sin tener in English will be without and then a verb in ing, having. Very good. Última. Hicieron la mesa más elegante colocando servilletas de colores.
They made the table more elegant?
Yes.
By adding colorful napkins?
Yes. By placing colorful napkins. So very good. They made the table more elegant. How? How did they make the table more elegant? By by placing colorful napkins. All right. So let's practice with rephrasing. So let's see. I will say a sentence and you have to rephrase by using one of those two structures. Okay? So listen to this one. Add some cinnamon to make coffee warmer in flavor. Add some cinnamon to make coffee warmer in flavor. So you would say, you can make coffee warmer in flavor by adding some cinnamon. Like that. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
All right, so listen to this. You don't need to buy a new vase to decorate the table. You don't need to buy a new vase to decorate the table. So you can use without in this one.
You can decorate the table without adding a new vase.
Yes. Buy. Buy was the verb. Without buying a new vase. So you can decorate the table without buying a new vase. How about this one? Use fresh lemon to make the fish taste lighter. Use fresh lemon to make the fish taste lighter.
You can make the fish more...
Taste lighter
without having lemon.
No, you actually have to. Use fresh lemon to make the fish taste lighter. So
you can make the fish lighter?
Taste lighter.
Uh-huh. By adding lemon.
Exactly. By adding fresh lemon. So you can make the fish taste lighter by adding fresh lemon. Okay. All right. How about this one? You don't need to be an artist to make a colorful poster. You don't need to be an artist to make a colorful poster. So if the sentence is negative, it's already telling you what not to use, right? And for that is the without structure. So you don't need to be an artist to make a colorful poster. So you would say?
You can make a beautiful poster without being an artist.
Exactly. Just like that. You can make a colorful poster or a beautiful poster without being an artist. Let's go for another one. Choose soft fabric to make the cushion feel nicer. Choose soft fabric to make the cushion feel nicer.
You can make the
cushion, los almohadones. Feel
lighter.
Nicer.
By choosing
tela suave.
Light.
Soft.
So
fabric.
That wasn't my phrase, no.
That wasn't your phrase? It wasn't your phrase. All right, so you don't need, no, what was it? You can make the cushion feel nicer by choosing soft fabric. Okay, now let's try with without. You don't need to follow every trend to create your own style. You don't need to follow every trend to create your own style.
You can create your own style?
Yes.
Without following every step, what?
Trend. Yes, exactly like that. You can create your own style without following every trend. Okay, let's try another one. Put flowers near the window to give the kitchen a fresh final touch. Put flowers near the window to give the kitchen a fresh final touch. So how would you rephrase this?
You can give the kitchen a nice final thoughts. By adding flowers. By putting flowers.
Near the window. All right, that's it. You can give the kitchen a fresh final touch by putting flowers near the window. All right. So, last one. Okay, last one. You don't need to prepare a complicated dish to make lunch satisfying.
You can make lunch satisfying without preparing a complicated dish.
Perfect. You can make lunch satisfying without preparing a complicated dish. Very good. All right, now, Dan, how can you make hot chocolate richer?
I can make hot chocolate richer by adding a marshmallow.
All right. Yeah, that's it. Okay. How can you make a notebook look handmade?
I can make a notebook look handmade by decorating it with stickers.
All right, that's it. Okay. All right. How can you make a gift feel more personal?
I can make a gift feel more personal by adding drawings in it.
All right, that's it. Okay. So that's it for today. We talked about creativity, we talked about handcraft, and it's time for the lunchtime show. I will see you on Monday.
Estás escuchando Vaughan Radio.
Este verano, ¿quieres que tus hijos se diviertan, vivan 1000 aventuras y además ganen fluidez en inglés, rodeados de naturaleza y con los mejores monitores angloparlantes Vaughan? Tráelos a nuestro Vaughan Summer Camps. Hay 4 ubicaciones diferentes para que elijas tu mejor opción. Con cabañas, actividades acuáticas, multiaventura, nuevos amigos y entornos increíbles donde aprenderán a resolver situaciones cotidianas en inglés sin darse cuenta. Más de 3000 niños viven nuestras inversiones cada año. Encuentra tu mejor Summer Camp sin salir de España. Ahora también en la playa. Llámanos al 917001199 y contrata tu mejor camp.
Come to learn with us at Vaughan.
¿Te apuntas?
Si tu hijo tiene entre 6 y 12 años y termina el curso con dudas en matemáticas, Genius Math puede ayudarle a reforzar la base antes de septiembre. Clases online de matemáticas en inglés, método Singapur y 60% de descuento solo hasta el 30 de junio. Más información en grupovaughan.com/matemáticas.
¿Quieres aprender inglés de verdad? Únete a Vaughan Groups. Clases en grupo divertidas y eficaces. Más de 4000 alumnos nos eligen cada año. Entra en grupovaughan.com.
Mommy, Daddy, these summer English books are so much fun.
¿Quieres que este verano tus hijos repasen inglés de forma divertida? Tenemos justo lo que necesitas. Llega Summer English. Listen, practice, learn. La nueva colección de cuadernos de Vaughan para niños de primero a sexto de primaria, con juegos, gramática, vocabulario, audios y actividades online. Todo al más puro estilo Vaughan. Ya disponibles en vaughantienda.com y librerías seleccionadas. Este verano, aprender inglés será su plan favorito.
Mejora tu inglés con los cursos intensivos de Vaughan. Nuestras clases son 100% orales, diseñadas para mejorar tu listening y speaking. Visítanos en grupovaughan.com/intensivo.
¿Quieres aprender inglés a tu propio ritmo y según tu horario? En Vaughan tenemos la solución perfecta para ti. Con las clases particulares online de Vaughan, disfrutarás de la máxima flexibilidad en tu aprendizaje del inglés. Tú eliges. ¿Prefieres centrarte en la conversación o en la gramática? No hay ningún problema. Con Vaughan puedes seleccionar la modalidad que más te convenga. Y no solo eso, sino que también tienes completa libertad para elegir el día, la hora y la duración de tus clases. ¿Solo tienes 25 minutos? Perfecto. En Vaughan nos adaptamos a ti. Visita grupovaughan.com